Hello everyone and welcome back to The Outer Worlds. In the last episode we finally arrived on Monarch and explored Stellar Bay and a few areas outside of Stellar Bay, including this little town called Amber Heights out here. I did quite a lot of just kind of familiarizing myself with the planet and did a few minor quests and stuff. So I had quite a log of things to do last time, I believe, and the first thing I wanted to do was this quest to pick up a memento for a guy in Amber Heights from an outpost. And the outpost is fairly far away. So yeah, let's just head off and get going on it. See what we find. All right, we got some big fauna out here. Where's my light? There we go. Time to put this thing to the test. Mantic Queen. Oh, great. Have I fought one of these before? Hi. Oh god, okay, let's
I've got this.
open up with some companion abilities.
I've had quite enough of you.
I like how he always has to drop a line. Oh. You guys really got up there fast. Ooh. Sorry if I shot you there, you were kind of in my way a little bit. Had a toss ball stick on it. Okay. What am I seeing off that way? I guess we'll find out. I'm gonna try not to get it too ahead of myself with the exploring. Remember last time I went to a place or two where there was nothing for me to do because I didn't have the quest, so, oh, well.
As your engineer, I advise you not to set foot on that, especially the bendy parts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I guess we're going around then. Around to the left, it looks like. Maybe we'll try right first. We'll see. Let's just get down there. Ow. John Outer Worlds. He has green stick fractures. He sounds like he breaks his leg constantly, but he's fine after a minute. This is some crazy looking forest out here. These trees are really cool. God. Don't have my sniper, do I? Let's try the laser pistol a little bit. Hi, Marauder. You're blind, aren't you? Nope. Nice. I like this thing. Damn. Vicar. What was that? How did I just miss all those shots? Oh, dear. Oh my goodness. Sorry, Torso Man. You just got obliterated. Level 17. I'll just take that. Okay. I guess we are meant to follow this route here. I'll just assume we're gonna come back here at some point. Fallbrook Crossroads. I was actually under the impression that we were gonna kind of... Oh, is that... Freebrook? Fallbrook? Yeah. I was under the impression we were gonna get, like, really out into the wild here. God, this place is really interesting looking. Just run up on these guys because they have no peripheral vision. God, this thing rips. Go get him, Vicar. Or not. Oh. Must be more. Oh, God. Another Mantic Queen. Well, use your ability.
Never anger a man of the cloth.
I'll fix you right up.
Nice. I mean, Vickers is pretty much just damage, but I mean, hers, like, knocks him down. Oh, no. Oh. I didn't realize that was still alive. I'm sorry, Parvati. I was too caught up with the black clouds around your faces. That looks unpleasant. Sorry. Okay, let's do a level up. Okay, perks. I'm almost wondering if I should go ahead and get the one that... I mean, that's 50% science weapon damage. I know I'm kind of using, like, heavy weapons, but that just seems like a good one to have. Who knows where we'll end up, you know, by the end of this. The vendor one, I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and just take weird science. We'll just see how that goes. Just sounds pretty good. I mean, it's 50% more, so if I do end up using one, then hey. Okay, let's get tech up. So all are 50, finally. We are still towing that middle of the road here. Let's get these up. I would like to get them all to 50. Heavy weapons, okay. I mean, yeah, I'm pretty proficient with everything here. There's no science weapon one, so I could use them. So almost there. And we got some ruins over here. After what happened last time, I'm wondering if I really even need to explore some of these unmarked locations, but this one doesn't look... Abandoned relay station. I might have to come here for a quest, so I'm just going to kind of quickly go through this. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Okay. I can't stop, drop, and roll. I can't stop, drop, and roll. Alright. Jeez. What am I, coated in gasoline? Some Far Cry 3 energy going on there. See if there's anything here worth paying attention to, and then we'll move on. I'm just gonna assume that there's probably not a whole lot in this game that's not gonna, you know, be accessible from a quest or something, but okay, relay station codes. I completely forgot that I had this thing, which is, let me just remember, the flamethrower. Right. I took a bit of a week off again of playing this, trying some other stuff out. I've got some other games and trying to feel out, you know, if I want to play them on the channel or not, so, but anyways, kind of forgot what I was kitted out with. What is that? What am I looking at? What is that? Is that like a detection thing? Oh yeah, it is. Raptidons. Fun, fun, fun. Oh. Holy shit. Okay.
Bearcat, our survival.
Damn. These things have a lot of crap on them. Man, Mega Raptidon. Look at these waterfalls and stuff. This terrain is crazy. I love it. Alright. Anyways. We were after like a note or a picture or something, I think the guy said. Someone left a ledger with a list of names, likely members of the unit that used this outpost. Some names like Lamont and Delilah are at the top of the list. Some names are crossed off only to be added later as if that person left and rejoined. Of peculiar note is the name Ash is nowhere to be found. Yeah, Ash was Ash the one we talked to back in town? I don't know. I don't remember. I just remember when I was in Amber Heights last time, I was really irritated by their leader. Ooh, Revolver Mark II. Ooh, 314 DPS. Oh, it's not that great. Man, the DPS on the light machine gun is just ridiculous. I don't know what's with... I need to level up the flamethrower, right. I forgot I spent a bunch of money doing that stuff. I'm gonna put this random hunting rifle in that position for the moment. Just because the flamethrower is really underleveled. Check that terminal in just a minute. Trying to save lockpicks because I keep not getting them that much. I'm gonna save them for when they count. I really need to go somewhere and sell all my consumables too. I'm sure I've got way too many. Okay, primary drive corrupted. Okay, from Delilah. PJ says, you bought tickets for all of us. You didn't have to do that. I owe you. I don't know that I'll ever be able to pay you back, but thank you. D. Then from Lamont, don't mention it. I'm attaching coordinates for the waterfall camp. Grab your gear and meet us there by sunup. We're finally getting off this hellhole. Ooh, so they might still be alive then. Okay. Well, Let me finish plundering this little outpost, and we'll get a move on. It's not too far away. Oh. I always forget to sneak.
Nice kill.
Oh. Damn. Okay. I wish there was like an intermediate setting for these companions where... Oh.
Everyone all right?
Where they don't like wait for me to attack, but they also don't just go sprinting off like crazy. Use your ranged weapons, guys. I know I've got it set to like use both, but you don't have to rush up there. It's a melee range every time. Well, it's not... Oh. Yeah, what a surprise. Who could have guessed they'd be dead? Oh, a level 20 assault rifle. Hold on a second. An AR, I don't need to level up. I like the regular AR a lot. Thank you. Dead person. Oh, these are... Oh, wait, maybe they're not dead. These are MSI and Sublight people. Oh. The remnants of these bones show the telltale signs of a mantisaur attack. Powerful jaws have crushed the skulls, while weathering on some of the fragments suggests passage through some of the beast's digestive tract. Amidst the dirt, you find a small lockbox that matches the description given by Ash. So what the hell happened here? What is this scene? Why? So Sublight, MSI, and one of these guys all got... It looks like they blew up, or is this just like a Manta Queen, you know, snack den or something? And there's marauders too. Yeah, it's got to be that. Manta Queen killed them, dragged them back here. I was envisioning something else because of the crater, like maybe they all met up to like sell each other crack or something and then just blew each other up. I don't know. Anyways. Alright, so we can go back and turn that in. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I don't want to like do what I do on Fallout where I finish like 10,000 quests and then go back. I just go ahead and turn back in.
If you got in your mind that I want company, you're wrong. Nothing on this moon for nobody.
Yes, thank you. I found Lamont's body.
You know, a tiny part, a damn stupid part of me hoped he was still out there. What happened?
Oh, okay. Yeah, they bought themselves a ticket off world, but they were attacked while waiting for it.
Damn. Well, you find our box of memories?
Yeah, the thing is, I found a list of agents in that outpost and you aren't on it.
Well, ain't you clever? Fine. I was supposed to pick him up that night. Thing is, another offer came along. Bit more lucrative.
Let me guess, that's not a box of memories.
Surely ain't. But it'll buy me some better ones. Look, I like your gumption. I was gonna share the bits, but here's a couple extra. Now go on. Even old Manta is past.
Yeah, okay. See ya. So he fucked him over. Why? What a surprise. I could have never guessed. Okay. Well, I actually wasn't expecting that, so... Oh, right, I told Agnes's son to go back. So maybe we should go let her know that he's home, assuming he actually went home. Back to Stellar Bay for a few minutes. There's a few more quests to do here. So maybe I should work on those while I'm here. There's a few more people I need to talk to. I was trying to not advance the main plot too much. But I kind of did like a few hours last time without doing a lot of the main plot, so maybe we should. Hey, you made it back.
Oh, Captain, you did it! My little boy is back, safe and sound! Tell the Captain how grateful we are, Tuk Tuk.
Oh, dear.
Mama, I told you that I'm not staying. I just came back to talk to you about why I left. Then I'm going back to Amber Heights.
Oh, we'll get that silliness sorted out. You're safe here with me, and that's how it's going to stay. Isn't that right?
Yeah, your son is a grown man, but you two need a... Now, you know what? You mentioned a reward for bringing him back.
I did, didn't I? Suppose I can't expect you to just be content at a good deed done? No? Well, all right. Here, kind stranger. This is every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save.
Okay, so
But
now...
it's more than worth it to have my tuk-tuk home
Okay,
safe
hold
again.
on. Let me do that one more time. We're not taking this lady's money. I didn't think they were gonna... I thought you would just, like, hand me a gun or something. I didn't know you were completely f***ing broke.
Oh.
Okay, your son's a grown man. It's time you started treating him like one.
What a sour thing to say. My little boy will always need me. I'm his mama, you know.
Mama, what I need is for you to listen to what I want for once. But that's between us. Now you promised the captain a reward, so settle up. Then you and me are gonna have a long talk.
Here, kind stranger. This is
Okay.
every bit I've scrimped and scraped for years to save. But it's more than worth it to have my tuk-tuk home safe again.
Okay, you were gonna give me the money anyways. Fine, I'll take the money. See you. I guess I have no option for being like, yeah, whatever. I just wanted the XP. You can have your money, but okay. So be it. So, I still haven't helped Nyoka with her hangover. What a terrible day for her. She's just perpetually stuck with the hangover while I'm adventuring around the countryside. We'll do that. That's the main one. So we'll do that in a minute. I haven't been to Fallbrook yet, so... Yacht Club, right. I need to tell them about the murder I dealt with last time. Haven't been in here yet. So maybe we should go ahead and do that. Oh, and also I'm going to sell all my garbage. Just a minute. Okay, made a little bit of money back. This time I actually sold some things. I would kind of like to get a faction weapon, just kind of to have one, but... Alright, let's see what we got here.
Could I get another advance, Mr. Nandi?
Just make sure it's properly logged.
I'll note it next to the others, sir.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
Would you stop talking at the other person? You know what? That's very generous of you. I'm just gonna sit here and let you stare at me for a few minutes. That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Dude, I'm here about a dead body. I'm looking for the information broker.
Hiram? Why, he's probably still out at Devil's Peak. Not that he's had the courtesy to notify me, at any rate. But if you're here for him, I suppose that means you aren't here for Saltuna.
No, I am not. If I have to eat one more weird science project passed off as food in this sprat-fucked colony, I'm gonna stab someone! Afraid not.
Oh, a shame. I'd been saving a bottle of iceberg-aged whiskey for an occasion like this.
Seems like you're having a rough time, Mr. Sanjar. Are you doing quite all right?
Oh, don't worry on my account. This is merely the latest in a long line of professional erotic and athletic disappointments. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
What exactly are you trying to accomplish?
Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
Mr. Vicar, I don't want to be rude, but I don't think that means anything.
Thank you, Parvati.
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well,
Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Dude,
But will that help the people here, Mr. Sanjar? Keep them fed and safe?
That's precisely what I'm trying to do.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
this lady knows what's going on. Okay, what's the plan then?
It's a two-pronged approach. The first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
How long did it take you to figure that you needed to defend your city?
Not long, but the devil is always in the details.
That's a big fucking detail,
The
dude.
salient detail here is a Bolt 52 cartridge. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
No, I don't want to help you rejoin the board. What is Bolt 52?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Okay, so where do I find one?
In the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. These days it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
Okay, I'll see what I can find then. Perception lock. Okay.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
I don't know. We'll have to see when I see what the information is, because I don't want to help you go back to the board. Am I going to have one of those big decisions here where I have to choose the fate of the town? I might have to do a little looking into this so I get an outcome that I want, if that's going to be the case. But, there was something else, wasn't there?
What can I do for you?
Like, yeah, Isaac Rose is dead. I found the people who killed him. They were pissing in an alley, I think.
But that's terrible. What happened?
It was Elijah and his hooligan friends. I ran them out of town.
I'm glad to hear you've dealt with them. They've been causing quite a bit of trouble around town. I've been consumed with other matters of late, but I would have dealt with them. Eventually.
If you say so.
It really was on my to-do list.
At the fucking
Still,
bottom.
your intervention in the matter is much appreciated. Please consider this payment for your services.
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
Yeah, he did a good job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I remember the guy now. He was trying. He was doing his best. I guess I should ask you about MSI and the, quote, good old days.
Then it's good that I keep such meticulous notes.
How did MSI get kicked off the board in the first place?
I've asked myself the same thing many times, especially seeing as the legal mechanisms we employed were part of the board's own bylaws.
Do you mean that you initiated your own removal from the board?
Not intentionally, though that's technically true. For many years, this planet was home to as many corporations as Terra 2, but back then it was known as Terra 1.
So what happened to the other corporations?
As you may have noticed, this planet has more than its share of hazards. And as the other corporations began to tally their losses, they decided to pull out.
Okay, but not MSI?
Our leadership at the time certainly wanted to.
And how did that work out?
Most regard Monarch as a lost cause. But there were others of us who saw an opportunity. The chance to improve working hours and conditions, to reform MSI from the ground up.
And now you want to be back in the board now that you're, like, trying to fix MSI? Hold on, meaning you and Graham?
Ah, so you've heard about our prior acquaintance.
Yeah. No sense in being coy about it.
I suppose you're right. Graham's always had a way with words. Strange as it may seem, I suspect he'd have quite the corporate career if he weren't so radical. Graham seemed like a reasonable man years ago. We both agreed that MSI's treatment of its workers was untenable. I thought reforms would be enough. I didn't realize you wanted to abolish the corporate system entirely.
Okay, so why do you want back on the board?
Why wouldn't anyone? They own nearly all the resources and infrastructure in Halcyon.
Without the board, chaos would overtake the system. Working within the established order isn't a principle to snub one's nose at, Captain.
To be on the board is to be part of the colonial community, and being cut off means slow strangulation.
Yeah, they treated you pretty roughly. Is it worth going back to that?
I'm not a man to put pride before progress. If membership on the board can ease our hardships and provide us with opportunities, then that's the path I mean to pursue. Besides, I'm hopeful that additional leverage on our part will allow us a more equitable relationship.
Leverage?
Don't get ahead of yourself, sir.
Yes, it'll be easier to explain once we have the Bolt 52. My hope is to maintain the reforms we've managed here, and who knows? Perhaps once we're restored, we could spread them to other corporations.
So, but if the choice comes down to, like, helping the Iconoclasts or MSI, this is going to be a real pain in the dick to actually choose, because this game is just a flood of gray areas. There's like no good choices so far that are like, well, there's some, but it would take a while to get into. I'm just kind of torn on who I'd help, because I really hate the leader of the Iconoclast. I think the guy's a lunatic. If his second-in-command lady could take over, then I'd be helping them out, because they're just regular people. This guy seems like he wants to change things with the corporation, but going back into the fold with them, I don't know if that's a great idea, because their board is not very nice. They're pretty bad people. But it does bring some order and helps in other ways, obviously, being part of the system. It's just a really, really, really double-edged sword. Why were you so invested in reforming MSI years ago?
Reforms are humane, but they're also good business sense. Exhausted, sick, and malnourished workers are not productive workers. Even a cursory review of the data bears that out.
I hope you'd treat them nice, whether it was good business or not, Mr. Sanjar. That's what being a community means. Treating people right, because it's the right thing to do.
Ms. Holcomb is our endlessly optimistic crew hand. It's good for the captain's morale.
A noble thought, Miss Holcomb. Unfortunately, noble thoughts rarely sway board policy. Anyway, we learned of a loophole in the corporate bylaws that would allow MSI to claim ownership of the entire planet once the other corporations pulled out, creating the perfect environment for us to enact these new reforms.
Yeah, so I take it your leadership did not embrace your ideas.
No, they laughed in our faces and insisted we'd be relocating to Terra 2, along with everyone else.
Yet here you are.
Yes, some of us stayed behind, and as the most senior executive remaining, I ended up in charge of what was left of MSI. I moved forward with our planned reforms, as well as our strategy to assume ownership of the planet. Yet not long after I renamed it Monarch, the other corporations dislodged us from the board and began an official campaign to paint us as lawless savages.
And you want back in the board. But why would they do that, though?
I don't know. Everything we did was legal and above board. We followed their rules, and yet they still found reasons to declare us outlaws. I do think there's something useful in a governing body like the board. Something that keeps us from anarchy, but I dearly wish it functioned differently.
Yeah, amen. Amen, Sanjar. All right, you're swaying me a little bit. I'm not gonna get too deep into this. I'm just trying to hear this guy out. So what's the hazard clause?
It's a legal provision that gives the board the authority to cordon off any planet or location that it deems dangerous.
But wait, what happens to the folks stuck on the wrong side of dangerous?
I'm afraid the welfare of a few hundred people is too minor a figure into the board's risk assessments.
And they've invoked it on Monarch?
Yes, making all of MSI criminals in the board's eyes. Rather hard to run a business that way.
I guess that's all I can really ask him about for the moment. Okay. You give me some things to think about. I'll see you later. Okay. So, I'm not gonna do that yet. Let's try finishing up some side stuff, because I don't want to get too ahead of myself with main stuff until I finish. I guess it's a faction quest, but I still haven't been to Fallbrook. I really need to do that. All right, this is for the Iconoclasts. We should probably take care of this. We need to find their team, and I don't want to fix the printing press. Can I destroy it? Like, the Iconoclasts would be fine if they just had someone else in charge. I don't want to help this guy spread his kooky religion. Okay, so as a bit of a... I think it's time. I just noticed that I have 54 med kits, and that number just keeps going up. I've been thinking about it. I think it's time to turn up the difficulty some. We're going to put it on hard now. We'll see if we regret this later. We can always turn it back down, but right now it's, I haven't had too many problems. I mean, I guess I haven't seen anything too crazy yet, but we're just going to run with it on hard for a little while. And, assuming that's saved here. I think it's time. Because I have a lot of health kits. I feel like I don't get that messed up in combat or anything. It's starting to feel kind of easy. So, we'll see. Maybe I'll regret that in a little bit, but for now, I think we're gonna crank it up. Oh, you know what? I just had a revelation. We never dealt with the cannibal family. I still haven't seen any options to do anything about that. If we're about to leave Monarch and we still haven't told anyone that there's a family of cannibals out here, then we'll just go back and pay them another visit and make sure no one else gets eaten by them. I'm still kind of curious if that's gonna come up again. Or if, you know, because I just kind of left. I didn't actually handle them. I just walked out on them. Okay. Oh. It's a nice view. Oh, you know what? I forgot to mess with my weapons when I was back in town over there. Man, their bridges really got messed up. That's okay. Oh, this looks like fun. Oh, I'm stuck on nothing. Ah, crap. Alright.
Everyone all right?
Man, you guys really scream like bloody murder. Oh, yuck. I see why now. Yep. Nice shooting. You're gonna have to remember to use the time dilation a little more. The higher difficulty, I think. So this is not where we actually need to go. However... just wanted to do a quick look through here, see what it was. It's more unnamed ruins, I guess. Just old part of Stellar Bay, like they were saying. There's another one of these gates over here. Oh, God. Oh, how convenient. Oh, critical damage up on this. All right. Yes. Put that on. Oh, interesting. Post-armor damage dealt. Huh. Gyro sight is just less weapon spread. Let's try... the exacto sight looks kind of weird. I don't know. Let's have a look at it. We'll run with it for a little bit. See what it's like. I guess maybe I should tinker with a few other things while I'm here. I need to level up that flamethrower a little bit. Or I need to level up the heavy machine gun. Right, let's go ahead and tinker a little bit. Oh my god. I read the wrong number there and I just spent a lot of money. I have like no money now. You know what? We'll be fine. We'll be fine. I just spent like I don't even know how much. Way too much upgrading that weapon. I thought it was like 600 credits to upgrade that thing, not all my money. Oh well. We'll be fine. We'll make more money. Okay. Whoops. I would reload, but I do need to level that up anyways, so whatever. I'm just gonna have to bite the bullet, so to speak. There's not a whole lot of things I've needed to buy from stores. I mean, I'm probably gonna have to end up getting ammo here and there. But I'm looting pretty thoroughly, so I haven't ran out yet, so I don't know. We'll be fine. We'll make more money. kind of nice with this site.
Don't mess with us.
Right. See if we can deal with this press and find these guys. Yeah. Oh. Oh, who are you? So a quick save in case I fuck something up here. Are you the squad? Hi.
Hope you're here to help. We only got so many bullets left, and I ain't keen on using one on you.
Yeah, well, tell him Zora sent me to look for you guys. Once I get you out safe, I'll see about that press.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand. But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out, and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
Any idea where he went?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Oh. Alright, I'll see if I can find him. Alright, well, we found the team. Get them their med kit. I hope there's an option to, like... Oh, shit. Go ahead.
Sometimes violence is the only way.
I really wish you'd just, like, immediately do that. I think it was already dead, too, because you took so long to do your little one-liner. I hope there's an option to, like, destroy this printing press. Because I really don't want to help them hook more people into their weird cult crap. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. But probably a good thing I did. God damn. Shit. Okay, I probably shouldn't be laughing. I'm about to have a bad time, but that was funny. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, welcome to hard difficulty. I should have handled that differently. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Let's use some meds. Use some of that. Use some of that. That's only 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Damn, man. Okay. We'll just use stuff. Try to get through this quickly. Damn, I can't see anything. Where's Max? Did he go down already? Oh, there you are. Oh, no, I don't want another flaw, thank you very much. I really don't. Alright. I have to remember to quick save a little bit more. Also, where's the light machine gun? This is a little rough patch of enemies. Just a lot of them out here. Dude, no.
Is the only way.
Could you not do the one-liner and just shoot? Okay, I can't see. And they're down. Okay. Hold on. There. Wakey wakey. Sorry, guys. Shit happens. At least we didn't die that time. Alright. do a level up real quick. We'll find this medic. I should probably... all right. Put heavy weapons up one. I don't have any defense. Like, I really need to... I need to bring some of these up. Let's go ahead and just do that for now. All right. Well, no wonder their medic had problems. I feel like I leveled up really fast, although I guess I did turn in some quests. Well, rip. Euthanasia kit? It's a gun? Huh? It's a unique weapon? What the hell is this? It's level 14. Let's have a look at it for a minute. Oh, it's a shotgun. Huh. Well, it's unique, so we'll hold on to it. It's actually better DPS than that weapon, so let's just... Alright. Try it out.
Any luck out there?
Yep, found your trauma kit, but your medic's dead, sorry.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
You're welcome. We got a dungeon here? Terra One Publications, alright. Okay. That's looting. Another one of those assault rifle Mark IIs. Oop, oh. What do we got here? Safety announcement draft. A draft of different safety announcements from when the press was still operational. Most of them have been crossed out. Safety guards are there to guard your safety. Replacement limbs are no replacements at all. Let's convey safety standards around our conveyor. Don't be a fool around the spools. Jeez. Who was writing this? I have a convenient workbench right here. Well, that looks like fun in there. Let's make sure we save. Just wanted to mess with this gun a little bit. Oh wait, I can't mod unique weapons. I forgot, or it doesn't seem I can. They're funny looking things. This thing sounds really interesting, like it's suppressed or something. It's weird. Oh shit! Okay. I didn't expect the door to open. Holy shit, this is lasting a while. Ooh, that was bad. Okay. Well, I'm finally using more med kits, that's for sure. Okay. This is not good. This is where having no defense is coming to bite me in the ass. Oh, whoops. Shooting at the wrong thing. Ooh. Almost died there. That was close. Starting to really consume ammunition for that. Wake up. Sorry, guys. I have a feeling this is going to happen a lot. I think I need to get serious about finding a better armor now. Really, really do. I'll pay more attention to that next time I find some new armor. Because damn, you guys really just go down fast. Of course, I probably could have taken people who are more combat effective than, I guess Parvati's pretty good. But I feel like the other two, having the medic and the other guy, God, why can't I remember their names? I guess I have Felix and Ellie. I'm drawing a total blank, but maybe I should have brought them out here. I do need to bring them with me on more adventures, because I've had Max and Parvati with me most of the time. They kind of feel like the main two to me, though. Maybe just because they were first. Chrono Field Aggregator? Okay. Some more notes here. To whom it may concern, I, Caden Shuster, do hereby declare my official resignation. Delivery services to the Terra One printing facility shall cease forthwith. Forthwith. During my tenure of service, I have made known numerous complaints regarding the hazards of working on this law-forsaken rock, including but not limited to the infestation of unknown insects in my sinus cavities, resulting in weeks of unpaid leave, the as-of-yet reimbursed loss of several articles of clothing due to the acidic properties of the local atmosphere, the constant unrelenting aggression for local wildlife, a persistent itching and coughing malady in my lungs likely due to breathing in trace amounts of sulfur, equally persistent indigestion, a symptom of an overall nutritional problem stemming from the fact that I am, in fact, allergic to fish, which is the main diet provided to service workers based in Sailor Bay. I've received the following responses to these complaints, all of which I deem unacceptable. 1. At the resulting loss of my olfactory senses, I was deemed, quote, lucky to no longer suffer the stench of fish and sulfur. 2. My wardrobe was replaced with uniforms out of Stellar Bay, which suffered the exact same degradation, and I was thus no better off. 3. At my insistence, I was awarded the services of a local hunter, one N. Ramtharim Wentworth, who spent the entire service call inebriated and offending my sensibilities with off-color language. 4. After a thorough medical examination, I was found to be in working health, which was deemed more fortunate than many. 5. At my insistence that additional dietary needs be offered, I was instead rewarded with extra supplies of toilet paper. At this latest response, I hereby tell whoever is reading this to go hang themselves, and that your replacement rollers, ink carts, belting, bindings, keys, stamps, lubricants, and whatever else is in these infernal boxes can all be found rotting in the wilderness. Good day to you, sincerely, Caden Shuster. Okay. Wow. Man was not having it. He was not having it. Just gonna go ahead and just buy as much ammo as I can. I guess I don't need energy cells at the moment. Alright. Anyways, let's find this press. I gotta make sure I scour this place. Ammo's gonna be... I spent a lot of ammo just getting in here. The shotgun, though, I was surprised with this shotgun. It's not too bad. Hello again. Damn. I love how it tosses them. Oh, he's still alive. Okay. Okay, we got a computer terminal in here. Figure out more about what's going on at this place, I guess. Terra One Publications, Rodriguez R. Terry's birthday. No, we are not celebrating Terry's birthday. Terry's dead, folks. I know he meant a lot to everyone here, myself included, but let his untimely demise be a lesson about safety in the workplace. Don't pet the canids. We're leaving. To all employees of Terra One Publications, yes, the rumors are true. We're leaving. The board has decided to cut their losses and operate on Terra 2 instead. In accordance with the evacuation orders, we are to await a shuttle out of Cascadia. When we get word that our ride is on the way, we'll shutter this facility, pack everything up and lock the door on the way out. Until then, however, we are expected to continue working. I'm sure reassignments are forthcoming, but that's not an excuse to slow down. We still have magazines to publish. Well, we still have magazines to publish, people. Our customers are eager to find out what happens in Dissident Hunter number 112. God, I can't talk today, sorry. Was there anything else? Halcyon Referendum, Terra One Hazard Clause. This issue, noticed on January 12, 2343, serves as the public denouncement of Terra One as a feasible workplace environment. Due to the hostile and aggressive nature of the wildlife, as well as the unsustainability of its natural flora for use in human consumption, the Halcyon Holdings corporate board has officially enacted a hazard clause covering the entirety of Terra One. After an evacuation period of no more than 6 months, Terra One will be officially considered illegal territory. As this is a unanimous decision, any corporation caught operating on Terra One after the evacuation period will face fines and possible disbarment as defined in Halcyon Code 22.1. So I guess that's just how it goes. You find out a planet isn't sustainable, is kind of hostile, and so you just completely make it illegal to even be there at all, I guess, if you're a company. Weird. Guess the board just kind of wants their finger in everything. So, here's our terminal for the printing press, but let's have a look around for a minute. I was already in here, wasn't I? I don't have a choice, do I? Well, let's see. Let's run diagnostics. Faulty rollers. Consult your printing engineer. Install rollers. Okay. Well, you know. As much as I would have liked to just light this place on fire and toss his printing rollers out, so be it. At least we got the team dealt with, and they're all good as they can be. All right. I think we're done in here. Let's go ahead and back to Amber Heights and let them know. Hello, Graham.
If you'll just listen...
No more listening. No more preaching. We are losing people left and right. We need to act.
Thank you.
Enough, Zora. I'm not putting the torch to innocent people. Do you want to bring the board's cruisers and gunships down on us? Captain, apologies, but our situation grows dire. Our people talk of foolish endeavors. What news do you bring?
Foolish endeavors. If there are gunships, they didn't stop me from landing here.
They are armed all the same. All they need is a good reason, and war is one such reason.
Okay, well, the printing press is, all yours.
Excellent.
Did you find the Vanoys?
Yeah, they're on their way back.
Thank the Eternal.
We're one step closer to bringing the truth to every man, woman, and child in Halcyon.
Dude, don't start with me. Not
this
today.
This plan's brilliance is in its subtlety. For the time being, let us cease our activities on the tower, lest we bring premature attention upon us. I have much to do, articles to write, sermons to ponder. We live in such an exciting time. Let's talk later.
Hey, I need to see to the wounded, but drop by the clinic when you can. I want a word.
Absolutely. Oh, we got a terminal in here. You guys gonna get mad if I poke around on this? Ooh. Personal... Oh no. This is Graham's terminal. Alright, access files on the Halcyon colony. The boards... Oh, do I really want to read all this? Hold on. I'm gonna take a 5-minute break from recording before I go read this. Go get some coffee or something. And I'll see if I really want to leave this in. We'll see. It looks like it's gonna be a bunch. Hold on. Alright, well, here we go. The board's lies. The board vastly overestimates their authority and grasp on power. Without the Earth Directorate's military might to back them up, they would not be able to maintain their life-draining grip on the colony's throat. They spread lies and misinformation to confuse and oppress the masses. Perhaps that's one of the reasons they have not allowed any colony ships since the Hope's disappearance. They've had 70 years to condition their good little workers to follow their directives unquestioningly. Their lies become more and more transparent as the years pass, and will soon be too obvious for even the most deluded colonist to see. The oppression must end. A map from Byzantium told us of an acquaintance who had been arrested for carrying philosophist texts. Not teaching, not evangelizing, just carrying. They oppress any truth that threatens their corrupt structure. Is that what we want? Do we want to live in a society where we can be sent to Tartarus for our beliefs? No, their workers' minds are poisoned, their will shackled, their dreams hamstrung. This can stand no longer. We must tear this entire regime down. The dangers of a corporate society. Oh my god. I hope to someday publish a greater work in which I can more expansively lay out what is so clear to me, that our society's obsession with a corporate-run life has stifled and crippled humanity's ability to grow. Alas, for now, I can only collect my scattered thoughts into this barely functional machine. In my younger and more vulnerable days, I bought into the attraction of a corporate ladder, a measured, quantifiable way with which to judge oneself against one's peers. It provided motivation and meaning. Yet my spirit longed for more than just a paycheck. It yearned to reach out and connect with my fellow man. It sought a connection. It sought kin. It sought a familial unit. The corporations claim that they are that familial unit, but they treat us like pets. We beg for scraps at the table, and if they are so kind as to drop one, we praise the ground they tread on while they usher us into kennels called homes. We attach ourselves to contractually obligated familial units, strangers to whom we share no more connection than the employers seeking to empower themselves by our unions. We bear children out of obligation to our executives who demand a constant workforce. We slave away in the vain hope that someday we too will be like those executives, until the day we die and are processed, burned, and filed away as another tick on a human resources paperwork. We built ourselves into a cold, unthinking, efficient machine, and in doing so, we have abandoned all the warmth humanity is capable of. I weep for us all. Oh. Sanjar and the betrayal of his truth. I often recall my former friend who once sought to dismantle the corporations, as I still do. When he took ownership of our corporation, I held him in such contempt. I called him a coward, a betrayer. He's become the very thing we hated. He was becoming the very thing we hated. Now I'm not so sure. Recently I've come to accept that his heart was more closed than mine. I cannot expect every man to be able to open himself to the eternal truth as I have. Some are just not capable. And so it is a tragic thing. Tragic that he is weaker than I'd hoped, that he cannot fight for a cause. I can empathize with tragedy. Should the day come when the middle of our spirits clash against one another, that empathy will shield me from guilt. Pardon me. Like the board, he now stands across our path, arms crossed, stubbornly resistant to the eternal truth. Like the board, he spreads, nay, celebrates the poison that cripples our society. Like the board, his stubbornness will only blind him to his inevitable fall. Tragic. I feel like if this guy would just cut out the kooky religious spin he puts on everything, we might be able to get something else done. The Iconoclasts. Personal thoughts regarding Zora. For someone who's so committed to the Iconoclast way, I feel that Zora is slipping off the true path. More and more, I often fear her attachment to the materialism of our oppressors sways her decisions more than the search for the guiding truth that will save us. She often tells me that our people are hungry. I agree. Their spirits long for fulfillment. Oh, here we go. A much more powerful power than the pang of an empty gut. This is where he loses everyone. You can't eat fucking religion, asshole. She's being practical. You're being delusional. And okay, I'm not going to go on another rant. I fucking hate this guy. Teaching notes. Of all the things to motivate a person, I'm finding freedom has been the most powerful. Many of them still remember being slaves to the corporate structure. Recalling those painful memories lights their fire anew. A man from Fallbrook stopped through on his way to Stellar Bay. After thumbing through our pamphlet, he asked how we can survive without money. I found an appropriate metaphor in gas masks. When clearing a mantis swarm nest, we wear masks to ward off poisonous fumes. Even after the nest is cleared, the fumes may remain for some time. Thus, we wear masks until we are safe to breathe. Until the very last dregs of our poisonous corporation society are gone, the attachment to bits will remain. Though their use is uncomfortable and they often stifle our spirit just as the masks are ill-fitting and limit our vision, we must persist with them until we can cast them aside. That wasn't an answer. Oh my god. Okay. Shifting priorities. As our numbers grow, I find that more and more of our population turns to the written word of my pamphlets. I'm happy to continue making them, but I must find a more efficient way to print and distribute this reading material. I wonder if that old printing press might be convinced to run once more. Wouldn't that be something, to return to my duties as an editor in a publication, only this time of my own control, and not stifled by the rules and regulations of style guides and grammar books. Nobody will tell me where to put a comma. I'll put them where they belong, as decreed by the eternal truth. Oh, God. Okay. Files on the universe. Sure. Influence drift. When I realized the truth of philosophism, I immediately wondered how I can be the first to recognize the poisonous spiral that has shaped our society. Then one day I was talking to, of all people, Huxley. She once lamented that she'd like nothing more than a pet canid. I confess to know very little about animal behavior, as I am much more concerned with the animal that has mankind, but I stressed that I didn't think such a thing was possible. She let it go, but some weeks later, Zora reported the strangest things, stories of a marauder with a canid follower. I don't know if it had been cited here or on Terra 2, but I immediately thought of Huxley and her reckless, wild imagination. I wonder if she told other people, and if word had spread about the possibility until it wriggled its way into the mind of the marauders somewhere. Ideas are insidious. Even if a marauder, mindless husk that it is, can be convinced of an idea, there must be hope for the workers of this colony, poisoned as they are against the eternal truth. If we can shout so loudly that the truth inches its way into the collective consciousness, I'm confident that it will spread to the rest of the cosmos. Okay, listen here, Twitter. Being loud and obnoxious doesn't make you correct, you fuck. Sorry, I had to get that one out. The suppression of the truth. It is very difficult to face the internal truth that everything happens for a reason, and that life and everything in it is the will of the cosmic consciousness can be a terrifying one. There is an urge among us all to control the parameters of one's life. This urge is so powerful that it suppresses the eternal truth simply by existing. Mankind has not shed the weight of its own shackles, and so I find that spreading philosophism is unnecessarily difficult. But the universe cannot suppress it forever. Biology changes, creatures adapt and evolve. We overcome our urges for the better of our species. Someday our minds will be more open to this idea. Until then, I must not abandon hope. Okay. Yeah, I still don't like this guy. Still don't like him. He's so blinded by his religion that he can't see anything else, and it's really irritating. Okay, so while we're here, let's go ahead and go to the medbay and talk to Zora. I'd like to hear from her.
Hey, Captain. I need your help, and we ought to keep it hush-hush. You know about what happened here, right? The history of Amber Heights?
I heard about that back in the day. Something about pirates massacring the town?
Right. Common belief is that the pirates fled to an old relay station that had already been abandoned, but nobody could find them. The station's locked up, but one of my people found an old data cartridge in a nearby rat nest. It's mostly corrupted, but I pulled a couple codes off of it. One is the code to the Amber Heights gate. I don't recognize the other, but it's similar. I bet it opens a door.
There's a code to the Amber Heights gate on there?
Right. The access codes to Amber Heights. What gets me is, if this belonged to the pirates, that means they knew someone there.
Right.
If someone gave them the gate code, all those deaths, Captain, all that blood is on their hands.
So why are we keeping this between us here?
Graham isn't fond of talking about the history here. He had friends who worked here. The massacre hit him pretty hard. You know him. Live and let live and all that. I don't want to burden him right now, especially if this ends up being a dead end.
You know, I was actually expecting you to be like, I want to take over and get rid of Graham. But you know what? Okay. Okay, so go to the relay station and see if the code works, huh?
Just a warning. The area's infested with mantisaurs. I'd send some help, but we're, preparing for war.
Yeah, maybe you should chill on the war thing. Okay, I'm on it, though.
Appreciate it. Here's the code. If it works, bring back anything you find. Supplies are best, but information's good too. If someone was behind the Amber Heights massacre, it'd give a lot of people around here some closure to find out who and string them up. Good luck. Watch out for the Taros.
So the relay station, I was already there. All right, let's head out and take care of this. I'm still holding off on the main story stuff. I was thinking we would get this all done in one video, but I'm starting to think, or, in 2 videos on Monarch, but I'm starting to think maybe not. Monarch is becoming a lot more involved than I thought. Wait a minute. Okay, let's just fast travel down to the crossroads. Well, thankfully we already cleared this place out. At least on the outside. So, let's see what we got in here. Enter the code. There we go. Imagine if it just didn't work and I just went back and was like, yeah, that code was useless. Oh, well, never mind. Quest complete. Well, got some terminals, got some dead people. Sublights. Oh, unique eye patch. Sneak attack damage. Old data cartridge. Can I see what's on the old data cartridge? That's it? Let's keep looking around. Didn't give me any option to read that. Okay. Can't do anything with it, unfortunately. I forgot I had a constable badge. Back in the Emerald Vale. So what happened here? Communications substation. It's been decommissioned. Messages. Oh, work order. Tunnels are in. Cables are laid. Devil's Peak is receiving, but we're waiting on signal confirmation from the outposts. Whole place stinks of sulfur. We should have brought masks. I'm sure I heard something in the caverns beneath the tower. Something's living there. Here's hoping we don't unsettle it, or else that place ain't gonna be safe for our cable guys. Ooh. We get a signal from Amber Heights, Stellar Bay, and Cascadia, still waiting on word from Bayside Terrace and Aurora Ridge. I gotta note that I was right about those caverns. They ain't safe. Some kind of, hell, I don't know. A big thing with claws. I ain't an animal scientist. Can't wait to get the hell off this rock. God, I'm like dyslexic today. I can't talk. Closure work order. Work order's been completed. The substation will now be disabled. Should be noted that the lead engineer, Franklin Walkovitz, however you say that, has perished due to a workplace accident involving the hostile wildlife in the Devil's Peak Caverns. It should be further noted that Mr. Blah's complaints regarding the dangers of Terra One wildlife have been redacted. Okay. Halcyon referendum, a hazard clause. Okay, we've seen this already. Manual log entry. Gonna die for this damn fool errand, I know it. He said Amber Heights was gonna have more bits than we can spend, but those suited morons up and spent it all for us. Books and vases and pretty shit. You can't eat a fucking book. That's what I say. Look at us now. Of all the closets to coop up in and lick our wounds, we had to choose the one that's set to lock itself up. Feel like a marauder digging at the walls like this, but we gotta get out of here before we starve. Get out before we starve. It ain't possible, but Nelson over there is trying to keep our spirits up, and I don't got the energy to fight him on it. Screw that Bryant fella. Eyes bigger than his fucking stomach. Huh. Okay. Is there really nothing else in here? What about the caverns? I was kind of hoping there would be a little dungeon under here. Wasn't expecting there to be, just hoping there would be. I already looked at the rest of this place. Didn't see any cavern entrances, so...
Welcome back. You find anything out there?
Found a, old data cartridge.
Let's see. These are old. Looks like correspondences between the pirates. Some bits here, some there, some... Wait. This one's got the Amber Heights gate code on it, just like the one I found earlier. And here's a letter. Wait, this is from Graham. Oh, of all the... Captain, he gave them the gate codes.
What a surprise! Graham isn't exactly known for his rationality.
Watch it. That's our leader you're talking about. My friend.
Uh-huh.
I know he's got his head in the clouds, but I always believed there was a core of good there. What the hell happened to live and let live? Thank you for bringing this back, but I need some time. I gotta think. I'll let you know if I figure something out.
You do that. You do that. We'll check back later. So he let the pirates in to raid Amber Heights. And we're just gonna gloss over that? Or is there something I'm missing? I don't think there is, right? Okay, well, guess we'll just leave it be for now. I don't know about this one yet. I forgot about this, too. We need to go talk to this Caleb guy. I actually forgot what the entire context for this quest was. No wonder I haven't finished it yet. It must have not been that interesting, but let's go ahead and go back, talk to this guy. I like how there's a yacht club. Like, I haven't seen a single boat. You mean space yachts or something? I just don't get it. Oh, you're still drinking, huh? Good for you. That'll help the hangover. Hello, Caleb.
New face, huh? You from Offworld?
Yeah. Captain Prospect of the Unreliable.
A ship captain? Well, I'll be. Here, let me buy you a drink. Consider it an MSI welcome. Why don't you grab a chair, sit a spell and revel with us?
By the smell, he's been reveling enough for you both already.
We need to talk about Velma.
Sure thing. What did you want to discuss?
Velma is threatening to replace you with sublight contractors.
Nope. I'm calling her bluff. If she wants to threaten us, we'll see how she likes it when Sanjar finds out she gave Sublight even more dominion in Stellar Bay.
Okay, well, we could lie to him to get him back to work. What? How long can you afford to miss work?
Not forever, but we've each saved up our bits, and I stashed them safe in my home by the diner. I reckon we could last a week or two at least.
Should we go take his money? I could just lie to him. But hold on, I'll be back. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thank you for telling me where you stashed your money, you fucking goober. All right. Okay, how do we get up there? No. Where are we? Guess I haven't been in this building yet. There's the bar or something. Well. Damn it! I need more hacking. Wait a minute. Doesn't one of my companions give me hacking skills? Oh, he's just coming over here too. Jesus, guys. Let me go back to this ship for a minute. We'll grab Sam and Felix, I guess, for a minute.
A second?
Oh. What's up, Felix?
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower.
Who?
It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
Is this about Graham Bryant?
At first, I liked what Graham was doing.
Dude.
The Iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
I didn't know you had a quest for this place, or like had these kinds of opinions for this place. I would have brought you along. Yeah, Graham's a piece of trash, but don't go looking for role models, man.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents?
Not on purpose. But yeah, he wasn't the one who killed them. He just allowed it to happen.
I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Yeah, well, Graham's gonna get what's coming to him, I'm pretty sure. I was just trying to toe a little bit of a middle line there.
Do you ever get sick of taking orders, Sam?
All SAM units have been programmed to obey customer directives.
It ain't your fault you've been programmed by the board. Whole colony's been programmed by the board.
Damn it! These companions didn't help. I guess I should level up Sam here. Well, I guess we'll have to resolve it some other way because, you know, I'm almost leveled up. I could come back to this after I level up and I put some into hacking. But is it really worth it just to get the one outcome I want? I could just lie to the guy. Intimidate skill. Yeah, okay. Negative, -20 negative reputation. Interesting. Just give him armor. And then, oh yeah, okay. Reduced N-ray damage. Radiation proofing. Maybe that'll come in handy. Oh, I can't take it. Okay. I forgot I haven't really brought Sam out with me. Well, I guess I should probably have Felix with me for some of this. Hold on. Let's see if Ellie has something to say about this situation as well. Nothing? Okay. I guess we're just gonna go lie to this guy. I don't have the hacking skill. I would prefer to just take his money, but let's just... It's not like this guy's gonna follow up, right? Hold on, I was just trying to resolve this quest, and something came up. I lost my ability to do one of my dialogue lines with this guy. Maybe there's a key? I guess, maybe, I don't know. How am I supposed to get in there? See, I went back to talk to this guy to just lie to him, and I didn't have the option anymore, so let's run through and see what... So what are you celebrating?
Me and my friends have taken our destiny into our own hands. We're untethered, free of responsibility and worldly cares. Well, as long as we don't run out of bits. But until the windfall's gone, we're riding high. See, we just walked out on our work. Had enough, we did. So now we're striking.
What could be so bad that it made you walk off the job?
It ain't any one thing but the sum of it all, having to work longer shifts for less bits. And the wages we do earn don't cover as much as they used to. Our supervisor, Velma, goes on and on about quarterly profits and meeting quotas. But that ain't what Sanjar promised us. Velma refuses to negotiate, so we're refusing to work. We won't go back until she agrees to pay us fair and proper. Us on Monarch, we're free from the board, you know? We have the right to lobby for better hours and pay.
Yeah, okay. I guess we could see about helping him negotiate. I guess I don't need to see this from just always help the quest giver, you know, because they gave me the quest. Any suggestions for how to negotiate?
If I knew that, I'd have tried it. Talking reasonably got me nowhere. Maybe you'll fare better.
I could just go back and
The
talk to
others
her.
wanted to blackmail her. But we're above that. Besides, them are just rumors. We got no proof they're true.
Yeah, we don't need to be blackmailing people. All right, well, let me go back and talk to her again. I was literally really just annoyed by him at first, so I was just like, okay, whatever, fuck you. Get back to work. Where was she again? Wasn't she in here? Isn't that who Velma is? Why can't I find her now? Isn't it the lady we talked to here? Why can't I remember, goddammit? Can't find Velma anywhere. I don't remember where she is. Oh. I can hack now. Why is there hostiles on my map?
Can't keep us out.
Did I just fuck something up? What is going on?
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, whoops. I was just leaving.
Do what you want.
Oh. There we go. That was funny. I guess, yeah, you're looking out for them, huh? I wasn't really being sneaky. I guess I assumed that the AI was too stupid to notice what I was doing, because they never seemed to do anything before. Oh well. So I guess our only route left here is to just fuck him over. But you know what? It is what it is. That's what we'll do. Bad news. You don't have the savings you think you do.
What? Something happened to our stashed bit carts? But I hid it so careful. No one saw me put the lockbox on my balcony. No one goes up there but me. We must be dealing with some sort of criminal mastermind.
You really are a
well,
dumbass,
we can't
man.
afford to skip work. We ain't got no leverage. Space me, but good. I guess you ought to tell Velma we're coming back to work.
All right. Yeah, now I get to see where Velma actually was. I didn't have an option to go back and talk to her again, but I guess I was looking in the wrong place, wasn't I? No, she is supposed to be here. She was not here when I came back in here a few minutes ago. Okay.
I'd give you a friendlier welcome, but I'm up to my elbows in salt tuna guts.
Gosh, this old girl's in a rough way. Even old Bess in Edgewater was in better shape than this.
Hey, you want to try running a cannery with obsolete machinery? You be my guest.
Sorry, ma'am. I wasn't trying to be rude. It's just your flanging apparatus isn't making a strong flange, so your sealer isn't sealing right, and...
Oh, I see what you're saying. Huh. I'll have to try that. Anyway, what do you folks need?
Let's talk about
You
Caleb.
knocked any sense into him yet?
In a manner of speaking, they'll be back. Caleb and his crew will be back pretty much immediately.
Sweetest words I've heard all day. Thanks for your help. You've gotten me out of a tight spot here. Take this for your efforts. Honest work deserves honest pay.
I wasn't real honest.
Something else on your mind?
No. Okay then. We've resolved it that way. So be it. Probably a few different ways I could have done that if I'd made different choices, but oh well. We'll just let that roll just like that. Okay, let's go ahead and get these pills for Nyoka finally. Where is that quest actually? Oh, it's right outside, kind of by where the cannibals were, right? All right, let's go see if we can find this stuff. She was like one of the first people I talked to when I came here, and it just kind of left her hanging for a while. Hello, critters of the streets. Oh, whoops. Oh, come on, guys.
That's the last of them!
Get that thing. Damn, I forgot Felix uses heavy weapons. Damn. Alright.
No ruins? Huh. It's just like in the serials.
You never seen ruins before? How much have you been out? I'm gonna guess there's probably a lot of them out amongst the colonies. Dr. Williams. Rip Dr. Williams. I guess he did make it all the way to the graveyard, so... A bad habit of shooting them again after they're already dead. There you are. Okay. Leveled up we have, a few of us. Okay. I feel like I need to bring this stuff up. We are just such a blob of stats. But I'm starting to think I'm going to need to bring this stuff up. I'm just going to all in on these. Screw it. I'd rather have a jack of all trades to a certain extent. I'm only seeing 3 tiers of perks. What's the max level in this game? I have no idea. Is it like 50 or something? Whenever I am affected by a harmful combat effect, I deal increased damage. That sounds pretty good. Revenge? Oh, So if I use melee damage, it heals me? Well, I'm not going to be doing that. Area effect and plasma damage reduced. More carrying capacity. I feel like I should probably take that. Okay, here we go. Armor and... yeah, Armor Master is what we're taking. Oh, did I not apply that? When I was originally here, whoops. Alright, Felix. Okay. So you like tossball weapons. I guess I'll take that since you seem to have a tossball weapon. I like the ones that are like unique, for the most part. What about you, Parvati? Reduce damage from auto mechanicals. Cool. Alright. What am I looking at? It's just like a... Oh, it's just like a scenic... Just like an overlook? Okay. Ah, yes. A great picnic spot out here on Monarch. Oh, I still need to go to the dispensary.
So here's the thing about tossball. Tossball is played from the heart.
Okay, I'm with you so far. Play from the heart. Easy.
There are other schools of thought. Some say you gotta use your head to play tossball. Those people have concussions.
Oh, gosh. That sounds, really dangerous.
Tossball's a celebration of danger. Take the hacker. The hacker's job is to trample right through the enemy's defense. Best hacker in the league's fella by the name of Take It Easy Tatum. 59 injuries to his name in 3 non-consecutive seasons.
Why do they call him Take It Easy Tatum?
Oh, that's what the mediators used to shout out every time he'd go into a bloodthirsty frenzy.
All right, nice old granny number 2 here. Guessing we just go up here and take this stuff because we got the key. Also, what's this? Medical engineer terminal. Oh, I can't. Oh no, it's not. Let's not fuck with that. There it is. Oh. Yes, we're stealing. I don't want to deal with Granny Sunshine down here. Let's just go ahead and get Nyoka her pills. She's had a hangover here for, I guess, a few days in game time. Hello again. Are you about done there?
Ah, the charmer. Welcome back. Drink, chat, or business? All of the above?
I got your magic pills. These things are dangerous, you know.
More or less dangerous than a steady supply of alcohol. Give it here. Ooh, that hits the spot. Right in the, oh, no, there it is. There it is. Yes. We're in business. Let's go.
Okay, glad to have you.
Great. Where to?
Let's find this information broker.
Oh, Hiram? I ain't checked in on that man in an age. He's running the giant radio tower we lovingly call Devil's Peak. We'll be going south and west, mostly along the road till we're past Fallbrook. Out there's a western slope that'll lead us through some fun. You like hunting, right? That's fun.
Oh, yeah, just
You're
love
more
it.
of a spelunker. Rotting River will take you into the mountain caverns. We can discuss options when we get closer. That said, 3's already a crowd. I don't mind waiting somewhere until you got a spot open.
All right, yeah, go ahead and go back to the ship.
A real big game hunter. You gotta give me some pointers.
A ship? Well, look at you. I'll find a spot there to call my own for now. Find me when you're ready.
Oh, she's an actual... Oh, she's a companion. I was wondering about that. Cool. So we actually got all of them. I saw I got an achievement. All right. So Felix has like a bit of a tie to this place. He has an interest in how this shakes out with the Iconoclasts. And then we need Nyoka, so we'll leave Parvati to hang out in the ship for now. She's been with us quite a lot. No, I guess we better level... Oh, you have a heavy weapon. An LMG, hell yeah. So I got 2 heavy weapon people with me. Increases my lies skill. Ooh, very cool. Oh, reduces... Oh, interesting. We'll give you the armor one, though, for this. She deals bonus damage to creatures. Hell yeah. So she hunts with a light machine gun. Oh, increased experience from discovering locations. All right, cool. We'll just go ahead and roll with this main quest for the moment. This video's already running long, and we still have a bunch to do. Oh yeah.
Hey, got a favor to ask you. Figure while we're out here in the wilderness anyhow, we might stop in on an old friend of mine. Preferably before we get to Hiram's. It's on the way, don't worry. You don't seem the type to run off and get yourself killed, and I could use the help.
Thanks for the compliment, I think.
I'll be upfront with you. I hate asking for help. I hate it. Every time I give someone the opportunity to disappoint me, they seem to make it their most immediate goal.
Yeah, how it is.
This, what I'm thinking, it's dangerous.
What kind of danger are we talking about here?
Nothing we can't handle.
All right, let's hear it.
I used to run with a band of hunters. Friends. 6 of us. We were on Monarch when the corporations pulled out, and we helped a lot of people pick up the pieces. I haven't seen 2 of them in years, and the rest I know to be dead. I'd like to gather their effects and bury them all in the same places, like the family we once were.
Okay, what do you want to do?
First, we go to Hayes. I'd buried him a ways from our encampment. I need to pay my respects. I'll show you where he rests. He had a medallion in his effects. That's what I'll bring home to Barry.
Where's home?
A long time ago, we built an encampment in one of Monarch's cave systems. Trouble is, a Mana-Queen showed up and kicked us all out. If we can find Rebecca and Anders, they'll know how to lure her out. Then, we kill the bitch and bury everyone's medallions together.
All right. Yeah, it does sound fun, actually. Let's go.
Thanks, Cap.
All right, cool. Got another side quest. Well, I guess we can divert, since you said let's do that before. Star-Crossed Troopers. All right. Oh, they aren't far. All right. Start heading that way, then. Well, it looks like we have some friends down here. Where's my heavy gun? There we go. Marauders have set up shop where I previously cleared. What a surprise. Oh. Holy shit, I didn't even look left. Damn, what is that gun you got? It's crazy. What is that thing? That's just a light machine gun. Huh. Oh, it's got plasma on it. That's why it looks different. Okay. That's pretty cool.
I call this Rotting River, on account of all the dead things I've thrown in it over the years. It'll take you into the Devil's Peak Caverns if you follow it under the bridge. That's one option. Others the slope up. If you're up for some fun, let's chat.
We're doing the quest right now. We're not doing anything else. Doing the quest you gave me. Because I don't need to shoot at everything, do I? Except for this guy. And this assault rifle is just really solid. I really like it. Kind of put off by the sight. I don't like sights that like just take up your whole screen like that. It is good though, I guess.
We can head up this path if you want to shoot your way through a few nightmares on your way up.
What path? You keep telling me about these paths, but I'm just trying to get over to Hayes' grave here. We're not doing anything else. We're not going up to the Devil's Peak or whatever at the moment. Figure that out later. I'm sure I'll see everywhere on this planet, one way or another. Manta Queen. God damn, she is vicious with that thing.
Nothing like a good tussle.
I like how they're actually using range instead of just immediately rushing in like Parvati and Max do. Oh, that path. So that's Devil's Peak, huh? Alright, well, we're not going up there yet. Wow, Nyoka, great place to bury them.
Let's clear this sulfur-sodden fucks out so Hayes can rest in peace.
Uh-huh. Gonna say it's been reoccupied by these. Jeez, you guys are... All the companions, like, scream bloody murder when they get damaged. Well, not all of them, but some of them do. It's just crazy sounding. Quaint little grave here. Buried near the surface of Hayes' grave is a small lockbox. Its hinges rusted through and its wood almost completely rotted. It nearly falls apart in your hands, but you manage to find a tarnished silver medallion bearing the letters Charon. Okay.
Hayes was the best self-sacrificing son of a saint I ever met. Halcyon is worse off without him. Now, if we're gonna lure the Manta Queen out, we'll need to find Rebecca and Anders. They took a UDL contract on Terra 2. We never heard from them again. Think it's time I call in a favor with Hiram. If anyone can track them down, it's him.
Tell me about the UDL contract.
I don't know much about it. It paid well, so they took it. They said they'd be back in a couple of weeks and that maybe we could all use the money to get off Monarch. That was a long time ago.
You, didn't try and find him?
I should have. I really should have. But soon after they left, Hayes and the others died. And to be honest, after him, I stopped trying. Because it hurt like hell to do so.
That's a concerning amount of baggage. Jeez, it's pretty cool. For what it's worth, I'm glad you're trying to confront it.
Thanks. I'm still not convinced I won't come to regret it, but we've started down this path. Might as well see it through. Maybe it'll stop me screaming at night. Now come on, let's make tracks before Hiram dies of old age.
But you said they were on Terra 2, so we need to go up here anyways, don't we? Radio Free Monarch, is it the same place? Oh no, it's not. Well, I guess let's follow up with this until it leads us off this planet, then we'll have to finish it later. Guess it's time to take the path up then and confront those little horrors you mentioned. Unless that was just the Manta Queen we already killed. Oh, we should see what her ability is too. I'm not sure if she's C or V down there on the bottom, but here's your chance. All right.
Crossbow kick!
Dude, really? You went up and you... Alright. I think her special ability is a little more practical. God, she rips, man.
That's the last of them.
Jeez, I need to get the other people better ranged weapons because she is tearing shit up with that thing. Was that? No, not worth anything. Okay. Do you feel better? Drop kicking the fucking Manta Queen, Felix? That was so ridiculous. Okay, everybody. Get it.
Schoolwork, Felix!
Another drop kick. Good job, Felix. Holy shit. She wasn't kidding. Ah, why am I so flammable? Ooh. You're still standing. Good work, Felix. Oh. What? No, no, no. I don't want that. I don't want to be fucked up by seeing these things. I have a feeling I'm going to see a lot of them in the rest of the game. I don't want to have a constant debuff from now. Who the...
And here we are. Told you we'd make it in one piece. Station ain't too far now.
All right.
Hey, you! Get over here! There are marauders up ahead!
Okay, who are you? Where are you? Oh. Oh, dear. This place is gonna be overrun by marauders, is that it?
This station's under the protection of the corporate compliance crew.
Huh?
You a marauder? 'Cause me and my sunshine, that's my gun if you were wondering, we don't take kindly to marauders.
No.
A coherent enough response, I reckon. Must be true. You're clear, but I would caution you against pressing on ahead. This station's plumb crawling with marauders, you know?
So what are you doing up here? Hunting marauders?
I take it you ain't met the other C3s. Me and Sunshine are doing exactly what we've been tasked with. You want more details?
I'd like any
You
details.
ought to talk to my crew. They're guarding a small barracks to the southeast, by the edge of the mountain.
Okay. How do I find the other C3s?
See that path that runs underneath that giant archway? Follow it on down. There's a little station near the cliff. You'll find the rest of my crew there.
Okay. I'm off then. I don't want to rush in there yet. So wait, this is actually advancing our main quest as well. Yeah. So both of our quests are in here. Okay. Well, so be it. Well, I'm not sure who the hell these people are, but I'll talk to them. Hello there, ragtag group of... this guy. Well, okay. Who am I talking to?
How'd you get up here? Through the caves?
No, I didn't come up through the caves.
Good answer. I wasn't looking forward to gut-shotting you.
You're holding a hammer.
See, the thing is, I'm with the corporate compliance crew. C3, if you will. We're mercs. And our current contract mandates that we annihilate any creatures or persons that emerge from the tunnel.
Allow me to intervene. It's my job to mediate any conflicts of interest regarding C3 and third parties. All right, first things first. To make a decision in this dispute, I'm gonna need to know what your role in your organization is.
A role? You can consider me the CEO of a company of one.
A lean but efficient corporate structure. I'm impressed. Still, I gotta wonder, what are your intentions regarding Devil's Peak Station? That is why you've wandered out here, I presume?
Joy up there sent me to talk to you.
Well, that's all well and good, but the reason you've come is secondary to the arbitration at hand. Our guidelines allow us some leeway in identifying threats to our client. Your unorthodox profession makes me think we ought to remove you from the premises permanently. However, the terms of our contract specifically targets marauders, iconoclasts, MSI operatives, and anyone deemed to hobo-like in appearance.
Okay, and?
As you don't appear to fit any of those categories, I'm afraid I can't quite make a call on you.
Don't we, as a standing policy, provide an alternative to termination via financial restitution?
How about I just fucking kill you
Addy,
all?
our chief financial officer, could confirm. But I'm betting if you're willing to compensate us for our lost time and productivity due to this arbitration, you could pass.
Can't we all just get along for free? We're on the same side here.
I guess we could. There's something I like about you. Can't put my finger on it, but I feel like I'd rather have you with us than against us.
Wise choice.
All right. Lance, unless you have a final point of contention to make, I'd say he's clear to go.
Nah, I'll sign the clearance form. Just, I must advise you to steer clear of Devil's Peak Station. It's teeming with marauders.
Anything else you need?
I'm not gonna bother trying to get these guys to help with the marauders. How did it end up getting overrun by marauders, though? Weren't you guys hired to guard it?
Trying to say we didn't do our job?
Yeah.
I'll have you know, our contract was to stop any marauders coming from the caves. Didn't say nothing about the ones taking the mountain path. We'll simply clear them out later, once we've got the go-ahead from Berthold.
Okay. Who's your client?
The guy calls himself the information broker.
Ah.
Like he's starring one of those fancy broadcast productions the station puts out. My guess is, he brokers information.
Don, I don't care if the guy's name is the architect himself so long as we get paid well and paid on time.
No dispute here.
Okay. So, who's Berthold, your boss?
That's right. Berthold Fox is our boss man, founder, president, and CEO. Bertie went down into the caves on a hunt for marauders, give or take 6 hours ago. He's a hands-on type. Likes to handle the tougher tasks himself. Although, he should have been back. Going on 6 hours now. I'd ask you to check the caves for him, but then we'd have to kill you when you crawl back out.
Make me an honorary member and I'll look for him.
Done. Use this. Signal's locked to Bertie's tracker. Should lead you right to him. Or his body. Whatever you find. Bring him back to us, okay?
Yeah, okay. See you later. That was a strange conversation. You have anything to say, Addie?
Watch where you're stepping, stranger. You lose a leg, I gotta file the incident report.
Okay. We're picking up a whole lot more stuff. So, I would really hate to leave you all on a cliffhanger here right as we're about to go into a main story thing. But, this video's already going on for a pretty long time, and I feel like it's probably about time to stop. But, I did get some side stuff done. And, hopefully we'll be able to finish up Monarch next time. I still haven't gone into Fallbrook, but I feel like some big quest conclusions are coming up. So next time, we'll go into this place, clear it out, start working on Nyoka's quest as well as the primary ones and all that, and we'll just see if we can finish up on Monarch. Also, my voice is kind of dying, and I don't really want to do any more commentary for the next 2 hours while I finish all these quests at the moment. So yeah, that'll do it, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.